Welcome back to another episode of Neighborhood Cuz Podcast. I'm your host, Chef Tay. That's my dog, my day one, my co-host. I'm No Limit TY.
You know what it is.
Hey, cuz, how you feel, man? We just shot our first female episode on the block, man. She came through, pulled up, It was like a good battle of David and Goliath,
I was David.
How
I was David.
you feel about that episode, though, man?
I would want to have her on more.
Definitely.
Taylor.
Father's Day is coming up. Father's Day is Sunday. We shooting this on a Wednesday. And so we didn't get a chance to give y'all Mother's Day episode, so we couldn't miss two holidays in a row. So I'm like,
that's why I might have my kids in here, get the
Father's Day edition with the kids. So it's like I ain't got my nephews with me. But you know what I'm saying? Cause I want to ask you though, how do you feel about Father's Day? Like, do you like it? Like, is that something that you celebrate in your household?
I mean, we celebrate it to celebrate it, but I feel like, we being 100, not to be cliche, Father's Day is pretty much every day, even on good days and the bad days. I feel like it's every day. Any chance you get to see your kids and provide for them, I feel like, it's the kids are the gift. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing to me, the kids being a gift.
You know what I forgot to ask you, man? It's Men's Mental Awareness Month. How is your mental on a scale of 1 through 10? And we're going to go with me.
If I have to be honest, and give a people 100, it's a men's. It's our month about men's to being 100. I think I've been battling with things internally that I really can't really explain, but it's mostly bullshit because I'm sometimes full of shit, but it's like sometimes I'm in a limbo right now with life, so I would say a 7, strong 7.
Okay. I'll say a 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Only because I know, like, I got this thing in my head where it's like input. It's already inputted. I made it this far. So I hadn't made this far to only make it this far. So I know that God has more in store for me and He has more planned for me. So that's why, like, I know there's always light at the end of the tunnel. As long as I wake up and I have faith, I don't really got no other problem though. Like, you really, really gotta have faith. Like, when I say have faith, take your mind off of it. Cause that will literally take your mental from an 8-9 to a 1-2 real quick. So it's like take your mind off that shit. Like, but cause you know what's so crazy before we go into the positivity shit? I noticed something about this month of June.
What?
Why the fuck is Father's Day, Pride Month, Mental Health Awareness Month, Juneteenth, all in the same month? Like, and this ain't no disrespect to the gay people. Y'all couldn't make up this. Y'all, I don't know. I just don't like the fact that Pride Month and Father's Day month is in the same month. So y'all can give it to the women.
They could have had Pride Month in July, if you ask me.
No, fuck you couldn't. I ain't sure about, man, hell fuck no. Hell.
What you got against them?
I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. This is a real conversation I want to have with y'all. Why is Pride Month in the same month as Father's Day?
I got a bold take. I don't even care that it is, but a whole month is. I think that's overdoing it. You can get them like a
whole month is crazy.
You can give them a week though.
You need a whole month to celebrate that you suck dick or suck pussy.
Well, I mean, everybody does.
That's crazy.
Whether it's a man or a woman,
I get it. It's not a lot of fathers in the world, but you need a whole month of whatever city or state that you in to celebrate, right?
I wouldn't give them a week though. They can have a week to themselves. I ain't never been.
Cinco de Mayo is one day.
Yeah.
What's the Irish people day? What's the Irish people?
St. Patrick's Day.
One day. Christmas, one day. Thanksgiving, one day. Father's Day, one day. Mother's Day, Martin Luther King Day. Why the fuck do y'all get special privileges around this bitch? And I'm not trying to come at y'all. I just don't feel like that need to be the month.
I
The
say
month
July.
matter. I'm sorry, the month matter. I don't care what nobody
They can
says.
have the whole July.
Yeah,
You know,
that's crazy.
man, what's wrong with July?
My birthday the 19th, and I gotta be in the month of Pride. That shit is crazy, killer. You
It
can't
sounds
be.
like you got something against them.
No, I don't, man. I ain't gonna lie to you though. The fact that Father's Day in the same month as Pride is like, damn, I ain't really think about that shit. I could be overthinking, I could be nitpicking. Excuse me if I'm wrong. I just don't like the shit. That's all I'm saying to y'all. Peace and love though.
Peace and love. This nigga terrible. I would give them a week. You know, I ain't got nothing against them. You know, they do their thing. I do my thing. You know, they you know, they who they are. I don't really care, truth be told. What like that's I got a bold take about this, probably a little off subject. You know, I never really gave a fuck about people being gay or not. Or what is
Yeah,
it?
and I
We're not
don't want
supposed to
y'all to think I'm
say it.
homophobic or
I
not.
don't
It's gay
really give
people
a
in my
fuck, truth
family.
be
I don't
told.
I don't be really giving a fuck. I just thought about it when I was going to the store the other day and I seen this shit. I'm like, damn. I literally on one side seen Father's Day. And I literally on another side seen Pride shit. And I'm like, wait. When is the Pride shit?
I don't be caring because it's like that's your thing. You feel me? That's what they do. That's what they do. You know, as long as they, you know, I feel like everybody has the right to, like, my opinion on what's right and what's wrong really don't matter. You feel me? But a whole month is crazy. You get a ass a day or a week or something, but a whole
But you
month,
know
like,
something,
damn.
to pivot really, what I took from that Margie episode, now because I want to ask you this, what did you take from it? Is that there's levels to this shit. When I say there's levels to this shit, but one thing I've seen to notice to have in common though, and I always tell you this, the average or even the top women, I done heard the top and I done heard the average and I done heard the bottom. All of them have said the same thing, and all of them have proved me right because even think when I tell y'all certain shit that I'm coming from a place of like experience of being in the streets. No, I'm coming from a place of like I ask these questions because I'm a very curious person on like, well, would you ever do this or would you ever do that? When I ask cuz this, they be like, the fuck? No, like they literally be looking at me like they want to smack me, but it's like cuz I learned that the average woman, top woman and bottom woman, they want a man with their shit together. They want a man who got it all, or at least a 90% or 80% well put together. Now, is that all the way true when you go into the dating world? Because it seemed like women say they want that, but that's not who their baby daddy or that's not who their husband is. Now, circumstances obviously might be different. Had it, lost it, had it, lost it, but it's like, are y'all talking about the longevity? Because a lot of niggas have had it once in their life. Just once. I truly believe that a lot of niggas have had it once. Can you have it right now?
Hell,
So
what?
I'm gonna let you go ahead, cuz what do you think? What's two things that you took from the Margie episode?
Um, I took that, you know, there's women in the world that seem to be okay with the fact that they have to contribute to the mission. You feel me? Because like the argument we had, how can I really? How can we win if I'm paying everything? I get it. I swear I get it. And actually, I got it pulled up right here to prove Margie wrong. Shout out to Margie. Prove her wrong. You know, I had to pull this up for her. Genesis chapter 2, it says, the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and keep it.
Oh,
Man provided and all that, like she said, right.
yeah.
Then let's go down to that was chapter 2, verse 15. Then let's go down to chapter to verse 18. It said, then the Lord God said, it is not good for the man. Wait, what did he say? Then the Lord God said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper fit for him. So if a helper, he in the garden doing this thing, if you have to come out in the garden to help me, whether that's providing or not, you have to help me in the garden. And I feel like most women, they want to avoid the fact that they said you're in the garden to help. Everybody out for self. And the mission will never be fully completed if I'm doing everything. Where you gonna help me? I don't. Let me tell you something. It's Men's Mental Awareness Month, and I got some shit on my mind. I'm so fucking tired of people using men like they twist up the real meaning of so much shit. It pisses me off so much. You want me to be a straight up provider? Yes, I will be a provider, but you think watching kids and keeping the home intact is good enough? That's great. I never will shame a woman's position at that. I swear I love it. But if I need you to get out in that field and help me financially or to do this, that, and the third, you are expected to help me win. Because guess what? Me and Cuz had conversations last night about the whole Tyler Perry shit. You notice how a woman just so quick to want to hold the house down and not do no working and shit. You see how her ass get Charles McCarter? What we doing? Be in the field and help me. I don't agree with no man doing everything. You want to hold the house down and watch the kids? That's cool. That's cool. But if it comes to a time when you need to get in the field and help me or have to go get a job, that's what you're supposed to do to help me. You can't get mad if I'm stressed the fuck out and I go start seeking other women to comfort my mind. Because let's be for real, niggas do dumb shit like that at times because he's stressing out that he paying all the bills and this, then the third. And it'll be helpful if the woman is helping, but all she want to do is hold the house down. Well, a lot of niggas do bullshit. Like, let's be 100. A lot of niggas do bullshit.
Hey,
Nah.
and then like to backpick you off everything that Cuz said. When I was saying, I don't think I got a chance to say this on the podcast. I mean, on the last episode, wholeheartedly, right? Most niggas that pay all the bills have one bitch on the side. If not one, let's say they're a greedy, trifling fuck. They have 3 or 5 different bitches on the side. So you have those two different kind of men who like they might go and explore sexual activities or a good conversation or a peaceful household with another bless you, with another chick because we all knows like nigga, I think we not both saying it. When you paying all the bills, you got a lot of power and say so. And that just come with it. Like that's what come with paying all the bills that you have a say so and shit that goes on in that motherfucking house. Cause well for me that DTE be shut off. Like let's not act like there are niggas, but there also are a lot of clowns and corny and goofy ass niggas. Sorry we had to call it good guys, clowns, corny, and goofy ass nigga. But if you paying all the bills and being faithful and she not appreciative and she's ungrateful, yes, you're a clown, you're a goofy. We not talking about if she loyal, she faithful. Y'all boring, okay, be boring together. I totally understand that. But if she's ungrateful, lazy, and other shit like that, and she, I was at home taking care of the kids all day.
And that is deeper than taking care of some fucking kids, dog. Like if I have my own business and my wife expect to just hold down the house and not help me do my business, what we doing, man? What is you here for? Because guess what?
Because I always tell Cuz this. How can I really truly trust you if we never been through nothing together?
It ain't even about being through nothing. But if we have a business, if me and my wife got our business right, and all she not and now it's gonna be periods and phases of time where she has to, okay, you hold down the house, I go get the money. But when the smoke clear and we able to have solely 100% of things, she is expected to help run this business.
Because
Simple.
well, pause 1 second. That Bible scripture you just read, right?
Yeah.
How often is that woman? I think you need to clarify this for the women when we post it. How often is that woman expected to be in the garden with you? Because now I do hold on now, because I'm not gonna say that women need to be in the garden with you during 65 days a year.
No.
I always say emergency case only.
Because that's
Because
the problem with niggas like you and other niggas in the world. My nigga, if this is all for one pot, want to know something about God? With one, he can give 1,000. With two, he can give 10,000. Why the fuck don't people look at things like that? That's the problem with so many people. And I don't like that shit. I don't like women. I don't like women manipulating niggas and clown ass niggas thinking that they just want their wife to do nothing. I don't want my wife to do absolutely nothing towards our business. Because guess what? A spade gonna be a spade tomorrow. That will lead niggas to cheating. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck how a female feel. And the person who I'm talking about, she know I've been waiting to say this. I don't care. I'm not going to say, yeah. I tell my wife all the time. I'm really sending a shot at her because I love her.
oh,
I don't personally not, and the good thing about her, she will help. She wants to help. So it ain't really necessary about her. But I just don't believe in you hold the house down and I go stress myself out and get the money. No, it gotta be a heavy contribution because guess what? When I come home from work, I'm still going to help with the kids. If you're not going out there and help me on whatever I'm doing, I don't give a fuck about home that much. I hate to really say that shit. I won't give a fuck about home so much if that's the only part you can suck my dick, give me pussy all you want, and I'm cool with that. But that's a temporary thrill. If I have my trucking, let's say I have my trucking business, right, and I'm going on three 3 to 4 years with my shit, and my wife feel like all she has to do is hold the kids down, not try to be involved in the movement of what we're doing. See, kids is kids, but if I have to do it solely by myself, I'm not going to be the best version of myself to my family. I'm going to be God willingly.
because I'm at the crack of here, and this is the family show, so we're gonna have to keep it a book with them. You always talk and portray this Kobe mindset, this Kobe mentality in reality, right? Well, you can't be like Kobe, but want to have Brian assistants.
Because even Kobe
No,
and
you ain't
Mike
hear what
had
I'm
they
saying. You
had
can't
because
have a Kobe mindset, but want to betray like LeBron, want to have LeBron help or assistance.
for one, LeBron ran from team to team. I'm like Kobe and Mike. I stayed on the same team.
You
And
missing what I'm saying?
no,
You missing
because
what the
it's
fuck
if
I'm
I
saying?
do it by myself, listen, if you say like how Kobe, I always say I go at it by myself like Kobe, right? Well, if I go at it by myself, you already know how Kobe was to his teammates and shit. When he had that when right before they got Paul and them, you saw how Kobe wasn't a good teammate because he had to go at it himself, correct? But once he got Paul and Ron Artest, niggas who gonna contribute to the grind and hustle, you saw how he won 2 fucking championships back to back. Now, if I'm going at it by myself, I'm only going to achieve individual success. But when we a team, we all win. Kobe couldn't win until he got those people contributing. So what are you doing? I'm speaking some game that you need to be listening. So when you have a husband, you can get the game, but you ain't even
Taylor.
gonna have one. But yeah, I don't like that shit because I don't want no chick to feel like nigga, we
I
running
definitely
this.
feel like, hey, we need to build together because building together is like, I think that's one of the great contributes of a good, healthy relationship is building together, growing together, and glowing together. I feel like
Because let me crack you in your head real quick. So you trying to crack eggs and shit, chef ass nigga. Ain't you the same nigga that said you wouldn't want your woman to work? Ain't you the
I
same
would.
nigga that you wouldn't have? But and you think you? I feel like niggas like you think food is all it take.
What you
If a
mean?
female got a hot meal on your plate and sucking your dick, that's all it take.
No, see, that's where you wrong at, cause I need more than just food and sex.
What do
Because
you need?
I
Because
also
all
don't
that
have an
mental shit
ego,
too. You
but
want
I don't
shit that
have an
costs
ego
nothing.
though when it comes to it though. I believe in working as a team, like I always told you in life. Yeah, I have an advantage over you. You know why? Because I played team sports. You
Who? Nigga,
learn
you
it
act
how
like
to
I
become
didn't
a
have
team
team.
player.
Nigga, I played team sports. Nigga, gotta check my resume, nigga. Gotta ask Ill Will and them boys what I do, nigga.
But you learn how to play. You learn how to be a team player later on in life. I know how to navigate and motherfucking fit in. Not fit in, but play my role in each team that I'm kind of in. So you don't know how to do that because you wasn't taught that.
What do you mean I wasn't taught that? I was taught
You
like Kobe, go at it myself.
right.
But if I have a team, I know I'm gonna win.
Because you're gonna take majority of the shots.
Actually, I'm not. Steve Kerr was more valuable than people took him for.
Yeah,
If
but the
Steve
type
Kerr
of
missed
woman
that
that I
shot,
want
if
though,
Steve Kerr missed his shot when it was time, they don't win.
yeah, but because the type of woman that I want though, it comes with more than just meal and you know what I'm saying, some head though. Like we have to be our
Cause see,
better half.
all that mental bullshit, man. I'm so tired of niggas, dog. I swear on
I'm
my
saying
soul.
my better half, motherfucker. Is you not
I'm
listening?
talking about how when as I'm listening to you, I'm just thinking, I'll just be so tired of niggas letting females get the easy way out about shit. Like,
Man, how
dog,
you just gonna cut you nigga, you ain't gonna let me finish my statement?
go ahead, man.
I definitely feel like though, I feel like you gotta look at it like a business, right? When you have a baby with somebody or when you have a marriage with somebody, that's a business. So it gotta make sense on my end. So hey, this business is taking care of this house. This business is feeding our kids. So if you don't put in, you don't eat. I can't just go for the fact just because you have my kids, you get a clean slate. No, that's not how this shit works.
But do she contribute to your business, to the family business?
Family business. That's all you got to contribute to. You don't got to do shit up. Well, you do, but like I want you to support the pod, support the trucking, and support the catering business.
I just don't want to be that guy to leave my wife nothing because all she did was contribute mentally. I don't want to be that guy because I feel like
But let me ask you something though, because last time I throw you back in the hot seat. Do you feel like you know how to contribute though more than just financially though?
yeah.
How so? Because everybody don't need the same game guidance and motivation. Yours might be wrong to you, like I tell you all the time, because you say the wrong shit, the wrong joke at the wrong fucking time, my
I
nigga.
agree. You know
You
what
are
I
literally known for that shit, my nigga.
you,
So
you
how do you feel that if she has something going on or if she wants something that you can do more than just be there financially?
want to know what makes me different from a lot of people from what I
Here
know.
we go. Mhm.
I actually do homework and research on how to become a better man. I'm not just I'm not just watching a nigga podcast all the time. I'm actually reading books and learning certain. Taylor, what? You want this? What do you want this at? Right here? Where do you want it at? Right here? This is the part of having kids. They be bossing you around and shit for no reason. And you just let them. But but like I was saying, I believe in doing homework and research to find out how to become a better man. I feel like most niggas stop learning once they graduated high school or college. They stop learning. I try to learn something every day to become like right now I'm studying about emotional intelligence to be a better man to my family. Like if I'm not emotionally intelligent, how could I help us win? So I believe in doing homework and research to become a better man. So it's
But
like
I got one better for you though. See, and you always say I'm a clowner, I'm funny, but no, cause I learned emotional intelligence. I learned how to be a better man emotionally or mentally by life. That doing homework shit cool. I give you all that Howard bullshit. But I learned how to become a better man through life, trials and tribulations,
how
trusting in
you
God
do
though.
that if so well yeah that's the number one. I read my Bible every single day. That ain't been
Yeah,
that's
but
why
you
the
talking about
podcast.
all this motherfucking
But
reading
see,
book
cause
shit.
let me tell you
No,
what's
nigga,
the
you need to
difference.
focus and you need to look at your life.
Let
That
me
should be
tell
the
you the
reason how you
difference.
become a better man.
Can I tell you the difference between me and a lot of niggas?
Go
I
ahead.
have to go home and live this shit. I'm not playing house with my girl and shit. I ain't got her coming over and leaving. I have to deal with everything I'm telling a nigga that I'm learning about every single day. I talk to her every day. I see her every day. I have to apply the shit I'm learning. I'm not just I'm actually in the real life. I'm not just part-time. That okay. That's just like the cheating shit. And I don't know if me or cuz don't cheat, but we talking about in a situation of a person who I ain't gonna lie. Who am I kidding? I was on bullshit before. I'm better now. It's different when you have to go home and face the problem.
Yep.
You can't run.
Yep.
You got to sit there and deal with it.
Yep.
And what do? I had to learn how to handle this shit that's going on. You feel me? I'm not just a nigga who just all right. I'm learning about it, but I'm not applying it. Nigga, I read something or learn something. I have to apply that shit instantly, motherfucker. This ain't no motherfucking. So how by me being curious, real quick. I know I'm all over the place. How were you even able to apply the things you say you learned? What situations have you been in? And it has to be with women because you ain't being intelligent with your mama. That's your mama. You know, that shit gonna be what it be. What women or woman have you dealt with to make you feel like you applied this
Oh, so you
bullshit
want
you
to turn
talking
this
about?
episode up, huh?
I'm just trying to ask a
You want to
question. I
turn this
ain't doing
episode
nothing.
up,
I
huh?
ain't bothering nobody. I just
All
asked you a
right.
question.
Before
What
you turn
woman,
this episode up,
Taylor? What are you doing?
because my question after you gonna be, all right, I'm gonna answer it since you want the rated R answer.
I
Excuse
want
me,
you to
I need
just tell the
Taylor to.
truth. I ain't
I
like
want
X, Y,
Taylor to
Z, and
hit
F.
the
Just
scope
tell
like
me the truth.
all right. But just know my next two questions is gonna be very, 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 very Suge Knight. I would say.
I didn't ask you to name nobody name or nothing. I just asked
No,
you to
I mean
say.
no. This is this. Hey, we on the neighborhood. We on the block. We on State Fair. We on Finkel. I would say losing Alexis recently was like the time where I knew I needed to grow up. Like you ever had to just take a look at yourself and just said, yo, my nigga, come on, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is we doing? Like, you have to do a self-evaluation. And I think me losing her was like my biggest self-evaluation because that evaluation caused me to go in a mental sink because I didn't know how I was going to fix it or what I was going to do, but I knew my way of thinking and I knew my approach to life and women was wrong and I had to correct it if I ever wanted to be in love or to be loved. So I would say just because you've grown legally and just because you got a lot of money don't make you a good person, don't make you a good fit or a good soulmate. It goes and I think let me say the third one. Having good sex, opposite gender, whoever doesn't make you a good soulmate, a good person. It's really though, how do you make somebody feel? Can you relate? Can the vibe? Are you a good person? Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to be confident, but also bring loyalty, and not bring infidelity. Bring self control, and just other stuff. So I say emotional intelligence is knowing like, hey, when you and Destiny get into it, just know when to shut up. Nah, my bad. I mean, I'm fixing my words. Just know when to walk away and just give her time to breathe, or come back and say, "Hey, let's talk about this." No arguing, no yelling, no cussing. Let's not use hurtful words towards each other. I'm not calling you no bitch ass nigga. I ain't calling you no dumb bitch or nothing like that. Let's have a talk. Like let's talk. And in a safe environment, like whether it's outside or some shit like that, sitting on a porch and talking, like, come here. And let me something I also feel like it's okay as a man to give your girl reassurance. It's okay to remind her why you love her or why you like her, why you fell in love with her. So I also feel like I had to let that ego shit go. And the things I thought wasn't okay is okay. But let me ask you a question now. Was it Destiny or was it another girl who was the real reason why you just couldn't? Like, let me ask you this: would you say your mama, or would you say Destiny was the reason why you're not emotionally in tune with yourself?
Oh, nigga, it's my mama, nigga. What? That's my mama, nigga.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to laugh.
Nigga, my mama didn't
I
teach
did
me
not
the
mean to
things that
laugh.
I was. Nigga, I had to learn out in the streets for real, nigga. I really had to learn.
Nigga.
You didn't teach me. You taught me a few things. I'll give you that, but
Yeah.
nigga, I didn't. I mean, I would say you was all that Charlie Wilson bullshit. You helped me in the sense of that. I'll give you that. I don't like to get this nigga shit, but he helped me when it comes to that Charlie Wilson shit with the females. But yeah, my mama didn't.
Explain what that means, because they don't know what that means.
Because I don't know how to explain it without getting you jammed in the UWAP. So I'm going to just not explain it. You gotta pay.
I appreciate it.
I don't want to explain it with your ass. But just know cuz is nigga fake ass, what's his name? Fake ass Barry White. That's all I'm going to say. If you know, you know. But yeah, my mama, I feel like if we've been 100, I love my mama to death. But yeah, she felt me at that. Like, I feel like that's a big downfall to my relationships and shit. Like, that's why I try so hard to learn emotional intelligence, because my mama didn't teach me that shit. I come from a rough ass background. And it's like, I have to try hard now. Look at Taylor ass.
You want to be in the camera?
I have to try so hard. Now I got a daughter, a wife, and shit. I have to try so hard to learn things I didn't get taught. And my mom, she never taught me these things. And it's like, I can't blame her. I have to just go out and learn myself. So it's like, I got a valid excuse, but it's not an excuse. I still have to go learn it.
It ain't no excuse for almost 30. We've been giving game for almost.
Get this out your fucking ear. What is you doing, Taylor?
We've been giving game for 2 seasons about trauma and our upbringings. I don't feel like nothing is an okay excuse for nothing, especially if you have the resources or you have the people around you to fix it. Nothing is okay or an excuse no more. I don't feel like nobody should be around this bitch crying and complaining because they mama or daddy wasn't there. I was just watching this YouTube short. It was like 6 entrepreneurs. They all are black. 3 of them was women, and three. All of them was women and men. 4 of them didn't have their daddy, and 2 of them had their pops, but 1 of them wasn't emotionally there. So it's like, don't let that be a reason why you can't be a father. Don't let that be a reason why you don't want to love on your girl or you don't want to express how you feel.
But that can be until you have a moment or have somebody to tell you about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up knowing about love. I didn't grow up loving shit. I grew up just winging a lot of. I was winging a lot of my life until moving to Georgia, and even after the first year in Georgia, Taylor. Even after the first year in Georgia, I didn't really understand what I was doing, and then I just started doing my homework and research. So now I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm still be lost, you know. I'm not gonna fully say I'm there, but I feel like when men who like to kind of change the subject, you know what you do all the time. You always mention bad about niggas who grew up with single moms and shit like that, versus the niggas that grew up with both parents. Well, with the single with just one parent, I feel like life is way harder. Even if you got a mama that's on her shit, it still won't be fulfilling if you don't have both parents. It still won't. You will always feel empty. But that doesn't take away the success aspect of it, because I firmly believe people that grew up with one parent more than likely become more successful than both parents. Now, both parents, you have a head start, but when you got just one, you have to be a dog.
But it's people that I can see that I go on social media and I say, like, cause you can't speak for everybody, because when I say that, cause I'm literally watching this shit live in the flesh of people saying, hey, I'd rather you not be there, because when you are there, you're abusive. When you are there, you're not emotionally there. When you are there, you're not financially there. Those are the same as being not fucking there.
No, it ain't.
You have people who like, nigga, we in the same boat. Only thing, motherfucking difference is the flesh.
I'd rather my dad been here poor.
Nigga, like, cause I'm not trying to be funny. Something about just seeing my mama struggle, and I think that's what today's women and niggas seeing my mama be dumb and struggle with a nigga, and you in the house is totally different is just about equivalent as you struggling without a nigga in the house. Like, all right, it ain't really much of a difference. I mean, getting his dick, and that ain't beneficial to me. So how the fuck are you turning out to be more better if there's people who saying you're still in the same boat as me? We both in the same boat. It's just mine in the flesh. Yours ain't abused you because yours wasn't there, right?
We'll
Yours ain't
see.
never been used for handle.
Bold take. I wouldn't let nobody abuse me. I'm
This,
sorry. From an old woman to an old man, I ain't going for none of that shit, dog.
this
And I
nigga.
feel like, and it's not that I don't respect my elders. I swear I do. But it's just, I feel like that part of me just ain't there. No, I don't believe in letting nobody disrespect me. I don't give a
This
fuck.
nigga.
I don't believe in that. But that's when the Kobe mindset come in handy because I don't need anybody. I do what the fuck I want and how I want. Talk to people how the fuck I want to talk to them. I'm not disrespectful, but I don't need to kiss nobody ass because I need something from them. Let's see what the
Two
fuck I
things.
want.
Two things. I gotta give my Father's Day speak. One, because you feel like we humble.
I'm humble. You not.
I'm not
Yeah,
humble.
you not,
How?
cause we discuss this almost every day this week. You get to being on social media acting like Rick Ross and shit. You are literally tell a nigga, nephew, get your broke ass up and then show a balcony. I will never do no shit like that. That's not being humble. That's being an asshole. Taylor, what are you doing? Get from over there.
oh,
Yeah.
oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm
You get to
sorry.
acting like Rick Ross and shit, cause people don't like that shit. Like I feel like I had a phase when I wasn't humble, but I wasn't rubbing it. Well,
But
I
see,
had
my,
that
my
phase
objection, the
early.
reason why I asked this, dog, I be watching people's story and I be like, damn, I don't they think me and Cuz are some arrogant
Ain't
asses.
no me and cuz shit. You mean you, nigga? You talk about
But
your
the thing
goddamn
is, though,
self.
like, we both worked extremely hard. And I always tell somebody, please don't. You can't hate or talk shit because I really prayed for this. I really wanted this. I asked God for this. So it's like, I really got everything that I prayed for, but also put in the leg work, though. Like, I missed out on a lot of things and missed out on parties and shit like that to get to where I'm at. So please don't hate on me. I really worked hard for it. But another thing, though, I'm not saying it as a way of I'm not saying it in a way of get your broke ass up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, listen. I just slept in my grandma's basement. I done slept on my big cousin Monte. Shout out to Monte. I done slept on his motherfucking couch, nigga. Matter of fact, it wasn't even a couch; it was a recliner chair. So it's like to this beautiful, nice ass crib I got, bro. You can do it too. I swear to God, I promise you, it's not as hard as you think it is, but it's hard as you think it is. So it's
Literally.
like, I know it sounds like I'm coming from an eager asshole place. I promise you I'm not, bro. You can do it too. Like I really was fucked up for sure. And before
You
we get up
talking
out of
like
here,
Rick Ross.
before
This nigga terrible.
we get up out of here, man, I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's Father's Day episode. So I got my Tay senior. I want to give a shout out to my pops. Like definitely though. I want to say like thank you for being a good father. Thank you for being an active father. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. You really like showed me a lot of different things I needed as a man that my mama couldn't teach me or tell me. And just being around you and learning from you, whether it was the good or bad, everything I learned from you though kind of molded and created me what to do, what not to do, how to act, how not to act. You know, I learned a lot of good and bad. So I just want to say thank you, man. Like, you know, you did a phenomenal job on every time you see me, giving me game, giving me wisdom. And our relationship today, 10 out of fucking 10, I would not have it no other way. Like, I want to say thank you. And to this fucker, man, I just want to say, man, you do a good job, man. You do a great job of taking care of Destiny. Take Taylor.
Taylor, come here. She
But no,
feeling
no,
it.
they want to give you your flowers, man. You do a great job of taking care of your kids with or without having your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like Even when y'all was on y'all little breakup, you still took care of. You still took care of your kids. Good or bad, you always be in your kids' life, and you enjoy being a father. Like you actively enjoy being a father. You, Vail, Cheryl, Keith, Ill Will,
Ill Will was
fucking
still.
Will. You know what I'm saying? Like all y'all, like I really look up to y'all, man. I just want to say, man, happy Father's Day to y'all niggas, man. I really enjoy being around y'all niggas and y'all company. Man. I just want to give y'all niggas y'all flowers. Y'all do a great job. Salute to y'all niggas.
Oh yeah, my nigga. I got I want to thank myself. Yeah. I want to thank myself because you know I want to thank
This
myself
nigga.
because it's a lot of unwritten and unseen sacrifices that I make on a daily, and I feel
Where TJ
like
ass at?
this nigga's in his drawers.
I was about to say,
He
hey,
on
come to the
vacation.
camera, man, for a second.
Tyrese, put on a shirt or something. Come here, man. Put on my house robe, man. Don't get in the camera, you naked though. Put this on, player. Yeah, put this on. This nigga got a big ass
We're
house
gonna have
robe.
that nigga outside when we come over and shoot the episode. Have that nigga around some real isms.
Let me put your player and get you right player.
Say 20 years from now, this is my family.
Thanking me.
What is this?
That's a house robe player. You a real player.
That is asshole.
Come here, player. This is one of the first greatest gifts from God ever.
TJ,
Yeah.
man. Oh man.
Oh man.
That's all I'm saying. Cuz actively love being a father.
You know, this is the greatest gift, the first greatest gift, Dennis Taylor, from God. You know, I feel like I want to thank myself because it's like with him, he taught me everything I needed to learn. And when I think about struggle, I never forget it during the pandemic when I was struggling. You can go, kid. I know you don't want to be here. This nigga. I never forget it. It was in the pandemic right before trucking school. And I felt a low in my life. And I never forget what TJ did. He still loved me even though I was down. And that was like, that meant everything to me. I even kind of get teary eyed thinking about it because imagine being so low and barely can provide. And to know that he don't realize it, but he still love you for it. Versus, I don't know how his mama was thinking. I will never know the real. But like one thing I always can count on him to love me regardless of whatever the case is. He gonna always love me. And like I often say, I crave for that relationship with my dad that I never got. And I even want to shout out to him because without him, I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't have a dog in me to be a better dad to him. And it's like it ain't even to prove him wrong, but it's to not have another YN around this motherfucker. I guess I saw it ahead of time and realized that I need to be in my kid life by any means necessary. And I want to shout out to my uncle because that's who I call my pops, and I can always go to him about anything and get the wisdom that I need because he'll never tell me nothing wrong. Whether I want to hear it or not, he gonna let me know, and I needed that. And I even want to shout out to Ill Will. What's the deal? Because it's like I'm seeing. It's like he lived my life. Like it's literally like we the same person.
Trust me, he
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. It's like that's my twin, and it's like seeing me all over again. Even though he younger than me, with different paths of life we going on, but it's like we still the same person from the experiences and even the things we do, even sometimes the same dreams we have. You feel me? So it's like,
Trust me. Martin are the brothers.
yeah. So I gotta shout him out, and before we wrap this up, I wanna tell the fellas, dog, take pride in what you do. Understand you're never going to get the recognition that you need. or that you deserve. You're never going to get it. Being a dad is it's a thankless job. And it's like all you could do is hope your kids grow up and remember you. And if they don't remember you and whatever they do, that's all right too. Because you did. Because a man is supposed to be, you supposed to do what's needed to be done, whether you liked or loved. You still have a job to do. I feel like, you know, what words of Gus, if y'all watch Breaking Bad, you know, a father just bears up and does what's needed to be done because he's a father. It's a lot of times I have to just put my head down and do what's needed to be done because I'm a father. Regardless of me and them, I don't like people. I can 100% say me and their mom don't get along every day. I think it's fake if you do get along every day. But one thing I do know, without a shadow of a doubt, being a father, you can't quit. Even when the mom spit venom on your name, because we not gonna act like women ain't out here bad mouthing men. You still have to do what's need to be done. You not being there because the mama ain't no excuse. Make it your priority to be around your kids regardless. And that's all if I could have y'all give y'all $1 million worth of game, that's what it'd be. Ain't no excuses on why you shouldn't be in your kids' life, whether you like their mama or not. Provide, get you some money, and be willing to provide. And I bet the mama calm that shit down.
That's all the time that we have for today. Yeah. That's it for Neighborhood Cuz Podcast, man. I just want to
Father's Day edition.
Happy Father's Day to Cuz and all the fathers out there, especially my pops. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button.
Yeah.
We on the road to 50 subscribers. We at 31 right now.
We got to keep rocking out.
I want to say thank y'all though, because man, me and Cuz really put in a lot of work to get these episodes. A lot of shit behind the scenes.
Sacrifice come with the game.
A lot of shit happened. Hey, we got a Patreon episode coming for y'all too.
It's gonna cost.
Oh yeah, it's gonna cost you.
Yeah.
But I'm your host, Chef Tay. That's my dog, my day one, my co-host. I'm No Limit TY. Yeah. Just like that.